The big news today in the world of sports, particularly here in Mobile, is the passing of Hank Aaron. Randy Patrick is joining us to weigh in on this. What do you have there, Randy?
Well, Charis, actually, this is my very first autographed baseball with Hank Aaron's name on it.
Look at that.
It was given to me by Hank's late father, Herbert. I used to do a radio show on WKRG 710 back in the early 80s, and he was a fan of the show, and I asked him if he could get his son to get me an autographed baseball.
And he did.
This ball actually was purchased over at the mall when Sears was there, and so he went over to Sears, bought the ball, got Hank to sign it, and then presented it to me. It's still hard for me to believe that Hank Aaron is gone. I'm a Mobile native, and in my high school years, I lived in Cincinnati during the Big Red Machine era, and will never forget Hank's swing that changed baseball history. I was so proud of him and all of our baseball stars from Mobile, and what a great deal for me to be in a career where you get to interview and get to know your childhood idols like Hammer and Hank Aaron. Also back in the 80s, I remember that local sports enthusiasts got together, led by the late Kearney Wyndham, to organize the Mobile Sports Hall of Fame. And of course, Hank went into the Hall's very first class in 1988. Hank is one of 5 Major League Baseball Hall of Famers from Mobile, and he is the third now to pass. Gone 2 are Satchel Paige and Willie McCovey. Paige died in '82. Willie passed in 2018. Earlier today, I talked with Mobile's Billy Williams, the great Chicago Cubs player, who along with Ozzie Smith are the last living Hall of Fame members from Mobile, Alabama.
It was really something, you know, to see him perform at that time and go with Indianapolis Clowns, and later on he became a major league player. To see him perform what he did up here, it was really amazing. And you think a guy like that will never die, you know. But age catches up to all of us, yeah.
Yeah, Hank will always be remembered as the player who broke Babe Ruth's home run record, but Henry will be remembered by many of us for so many other things. He promoted baseball, was a great ambassador. He also encouraged youngsters to get into the game. We could go on and on talking about the great Hank Aaron.
And Randy, you mentioned you knew his father. You also knew his mother.
Yeah, Estella Aaron and Herbert Aaron were quite a pair. And I got a chance to several times go into the Hank Aaron home in Tolmanville and visit with them. And of course, we'll never forget that scene at home plate with Herbert and Estella greeting their son at home plate and hugging him for, of course, him becoming baseball's home run king.
Gosh, imagine your son doing that, how proud they were. Randy, sadly, we've lost several Hall of Famers just this year.
It's incredible. In the last 7 months or so, since April, we've lost 10 Hall of Famers. Earlier this week, we lost Don Sutton, who is a native of Northwest Florida, called Molino, Florida, his home. And also outside of the Hall of Famers that we've lost, back in July, we lost the great Frank Bowling, a Mobile native. And Frank and Hank were teammates with the Braves when they were in Milwaukee and also in Atlanta. So just really hard to take in all of this. The great Hank Aaron has passed away.
Sad day for sure. Thanks, Randy.